Okay, so here we are with some more WWN here, but we do have a couple locker room incidents we have to look up. By the way, Sonata is here and he is debuting tonight, which is good to say. He will be debuting in his team with Will Ospreay, Maria and Colt Cabana. Let's see what's up here. Maria was brought before the wrestler's court, accused of forgetting to shake another worker's hand when entering the locker room. The judge, Colt Cabana, found her guilty and sentenced her to buy drinks for everyone after the show. Okay. Adam Cole was brought before wrestlers' court, accused of annoying everyone else in constant boasting of a cocky attitude. Okay. And he bruises behaviour. So let's sort it. Okay, decent enough. We're gonna be in front of it won't be a sellout crowd this time, but it will be in the ECW arena nonetheless I should say. But we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna jump in here to our next show, shown on YouTube of course. Will not be on, oh, for fuck's sake, I keep on forgetting about this banner. But anyway, we'll just go ahead and we will run this show now. And so we open up the show with Adam Cole. By the way, we'll be progressing Adam Cole's story very soon in this event actually. But Adam Cole goes up against Chuck Taylor here, and in about that great wrestling and good heat, Adam Cole goes over against Chuck Taylor in just under 9 minutes by submission with a figure 4 leg lock. A 71 in-ring performance there for Adam Cole and a 50 for Chuck Taylor. Not bad at all by both competitors. A 56 minute segment overall. Then we go into our next segment here where we see Adam Cole just celebrating his victory there, and he goes overboard once again. But we go into our next segment here where we have Matt Riddle and I can't remember the other guy's phone. Tracy Williams, that's it. They team up to go up against Sonata in his debut along with Will Ospreay, and in a decent match, Sonata, excuse me, apologise for that, just had to cough there. But in Sonata's debut, he defeats Matt Riddle by pinfall in 12 minutes 51 seconds to win this match for his team after using a bridging tiger suplex. 42 in-ring performance there for Tracy Williams, 35 for Matt Riddle, 40 for Will Ospreay, and a 41 for Sonata. Pretty decent, happy enough with that. Sonata improves in his rumble skills, 42 with its segment overall, not bad. Now we go into our next segment here where we see Kaylee Ray and Lufisto go up against each other in another grudge match. Now of course Kaylee Ray was unable to defeat Lufisto clean, and that's why we put in this match here. And in a decent match, Lufisto defeats Kaylee Ray in 13 minutes 19 seconds by pinfall with a set out side power slam. So in so Lufisto gets a win back over Kaylee Ray, and what we will end up doing is we will have a big blow off match, not in our next event, but we will establish the match in the next event, which will happen in the event after that. A 37 in-ring performance of Kaylee Ray and a 34 for Lufisto. Not bad. Happy enough with that. 35 with its segment overall. And then we see Lufisto just celebrating the ring after that match. But then we see Rob Van Dam in the ring talking about how he won his match last month to retain the title, and talks about how he showed that he deserves to hold that title and he's not just a has-been. And then Adam Cole comes out of the crowd pretty much and surprisingly beats down Rob Van Dam. He just beats him down, and then Paul Heyman comes out, and Adam Cole's got the mic, and he's talking about how he's angry that Paul Heyman said on the first event that WWN is to showcase the best of indie talent, yet he was only invited to be on the first time that he was invited to be in the promotion was in the third show, and he's kind of bit over that. So he starts to beat down Rob Van Dam here, and Paul Heyman comes out. Adam Cole pretty much says that he thinks he deserves a title shot. Paul Heyman comes out and says, I agree that you are one of the best in this in worldwide professional wrestling, but says that he will get a chance at the title quite possibly next month. He will compete for a chance to win the title, and that will be if he defeat the winner of tonight's main event, which is of course Matt Sydal and Drew Galloway. Now, so Paul Heyman kind of acknowledging that even though he's the heelish character here, he is still undeniably one of the best and a huge draw. I know the flow of me saying that didn't really work out that well, but whatever. The announcing corner lifted the segment, as did the colour commentary. But that's kind of the idea there. 62-minute segment overall, not bad. Then we go into our next segment here, and we see Alex Shelley and Chris Sabin backstage, doing a backstage promo here, as they say that they intend to walk out as still the retaining tag champs. Pretty much is the idea there for the 8-minute segment, not bad. Going to the next segment now, the Motor City Machine Guns take on the Bravado Bros in their first title defense, and it is a successful title defense, as in 16 minutes 5 seconds Chris Sabin defeats Lance Bravado by pinfall with an all-heel Sabin, and that is defense number 1 of the tag team championship reign. A 56mm performance there for Chris Sabin, a 62 for Alex Shelley, 42 for Harlem Bravado, and Lance Bravado gets a 48, decent enough. 52 hit segment overall. So then we have a fatal 4-way match here between Colt Cabana, Fred, Ricochet and Cody Rhodes, and in a good match Cody Rhodes is the victor here, as he defeats Fred in 14 minutes 43 seconds by pinfall with a silver spoon DDT. I'm guessing that's a crossroads. The weak link of the match was Flair, of course. A 59 in performance here for Colt Cabana. Ricochet gets a 70, a 63 for Cody Rhodes, and a 42 for Flair. Not a bad match though, I have to say. Colt Cabana is improving in his technical skills. Let's go to our next segment now. 62 be the segment that was, by the way. We see Cody Rhodes just celebrate overboard once again. And then in a 50 main event here, we have a bout that had great heat and decent wrestling. Matt Sydal and Drew Galloway go one-on-one here, and Matt Sydal is the one who walks away with the victory. In 19 minutes he defeats Drew Galloway by pinfall. 47 with an in-ring performance here for Matt Sydal, and a 56 for Drew Galloway. So let's go ahead and pre-book that in for the next event. We will have Matt Sydal compete against Adam Cole. If Adam Cole defeats Matt Sydal, he may very well get a title shot at Rob Van Dam. So yeah, let's go ahead and see if we can. Will we book in anybody else? not right now anyway. Let's go to the next segment though, and our last segment is Alan Cole coming out and blindsiding Matt Sydal. He doesn't have a huge beatdown on him, but it's enough to show enough. It's enough to sort of light a fire in Sydal for the main event, a 46-minute segment. Not bad. And that show there. We end on a 56-minute show. That's very good. I didn't think it would end so high, but it's pretty damn good. And we increased popularity in all 45 regions. Go ahead and make a speech. Ricochet will be told that he's awesome, because he is. Sonata. Let's go with a compliment on a good performance for his first match. We'll go with Alan Cole really contributed a lot to this event, so we're definitely going to tell him that he's awesome. Oh, yep, that's it. Next speech. Ricochet scene please. Sonata scene please, as did Alan Cole. Okay, so Adam Cole comes out and attacks the champion, and yet is still put into a position where he may very well be given a title shot. And the reason behind that is, well, one, Paul Heyman is neither face or heel. He simply sees money, essentially. He is the promoter. He goes, this guy is a big draw. I know this guy's a big draw, so he should probably be given a big draw's title shot, which is, you know, if he's able to beat Matt Sydal, he may very well get a title shot. Now, of course, we will do a promo on the next show between Rob Van Dam probably and Adam Cole to sort of address that attacking, and to address that attack. Yeah, so we'll do that, and that will sort of help justify more towards a possible match between the two. Again, it depends on Matt Sydal and Adam Cole's match. So it's very yeah, I know exactly where we're going with that story. I know what exactly we're doing with Adam Cole at the minute anyway. I know what we're going to do with Matt Sydal and Drew Galloway as well. Maybe quite a predictable sort of the next step in that storyline, may be quite predictable, but I think it's necessary and it's a good step as well. Time to heal. 0.7 TV rating, so we'll have to have a look at see how much people there did. See how much people watched that, and we will do that now. Okay, broadcasting. So we've got the WWE here. Now I do have to change this from being a subscription style, but the reason why we have this here is because now I do have a justification for WWE being made now. So I said at the start of this series that that Paul Heyman has sold off the King for the Eye, and he's invested money in the wrestling industry, WWE namely, and with the rest of the money left over from selling off Looking for the Eye, he has decided to invest it in the World Wrestling Network Live. So that is the justification for putting that in there. Now I do need to check one thing here. Okay, I am unable to change that from being a subscription style service from the look of things. That is a shame. Fuck. Because I was just told by the Who that it isn't, but we will go ahead and we will change this anyway. What would be okay? I don't know. We'll see. So this is what we've done. Medium in the US. I think that's fair enough. I think that, you know, really that's a core audience. So we're trying to, you know, we've invested a lot of money into this, so we would be wanting to sort of push towards the US and then tiny everywhere else. But I will need to look into this, and by the time the next episode comes around, this will be changed. Put it like that. I have my justifications for it, because it is, you know, I have the justifications for it. So yeah, I'll get a few on broadcaster. We're gonna have to shut it down, aren't we? Yeah, we will. And what we'll do is we'll start it back up again. But yeah, so oh shit. Anyway, that happened. Yeah. See you later. Goodbye.